going to start recording. Now, hi everybody, here comes the video for how to do some Final Cut Pro stuff. So here's our screen. Let's start and look at everything. So, Final Cut Pro.
Skype is the new Facebook.
Facebook's losing a lot of people to Twitter, it seems like.
Yeah, Twitter is dumb. I don't even have Twitter.
It reminds me of gross things.
I love Twitter.
It's like a mini Facebook.
It sounds like
I think Skype is going to be the new Facebook. No, it's not. Because you can do everything you can on Facebook except video chat. I love Skype.
What can you do that's the same on Skype that you can do on Facebook?
What can
How can you share?
Chat, yeah, you can share everything. You can upload photos. You can talk to everybody.
On Skype, you can have.
I'm like, what?
You know, Skype can, and I found out the other day how to delete my conversations.
It's easy.
I didn't know how to do it.
It says delete. Clear.
I don't remember what it is.
You know, like, you have to go to this certain thing. Just at first I tried it said hide conversation. I thought that would be good. It just hit that.
I guess Skype's blocked here at school. My bad.
Go back to that person on the phone.
Well, my bad. Skype's blocked here, but I'm like, what? How do you see where is all that stuff?
Skype is right there.
So where's all this stuff that you can do? How can I share my favorite video with someone?
I send it. Whenever I'm talking to somebody, you just send it to them.
It's not like the same as Facebook where you can post it up on the wall or something.
No,
You have a Skype wall, a Skype
There
page.
isn't.
I have a profile, Skype profile.
It's like having a contact address on a phone.
Yeah,
It's not the same as Facebook at all.
but Facebook
I just wanted to see what she was talking about to see
Facebook
how.
is getting old. I love
Well, Skype's gonna Skype or FaceTime. One of them's gonna win out.
Skype, but I
Skype and FaceTime are gonna fight it out. I'm sure.
love every day on Skype.
We don't.
Yeah, I do. I call you and then I'll hang up on you and you're like, call me back.
Dude, me and Wesley needed.
Okay, here we go.
Tripping out.
I'm gonna use. Geez, I wish I had a short video.
And then I was like, you can't use this video.
I'm gonna use the Victor Dunn video. Okay, I'm gonna take it from my desktop. Okay, people, here we go. Here we go. I'm gonna do this real quick. So starting now, which means stop talking, please. I should call your name out that way. It's forever recorded on the internet. Okay, I'm gonna take the video, drag it over here to my bin. Everything you need, drag to your bin. Okay, I'm gonna close that. I don't need it anymore. Take Victor's video. I'm gonna drop it into video 1 and audio 1. Yes, I do want the settings to match the clip settings to match. I'm gonna do the same thing again. I clicked on sequence instead of the movie. I'm gonna click on the movie and drag it down there. This is the sequence that I'm working on, so I can't drag my sequence into my sequence. Doesn't make sense, right? So I got 3. I'm gonna just do 3 layers. So we're gonna first off lock them all. Click on your audios and delete them. Okay, unlock your video so that you can edit them. I'm gonna resize them now from 100% down to. I'll click on Motion tab first. Down to from 100 to I'll just say 50 for these. For that one, I'll do 60 for the other 2. Why not? So 60% and 60%. This is going to be a pretty bad video for this to be happening to because it's strange. So I'll put this one down here in the middle, mostly. Is this one on top? That's behind. So I'll put the one on top right there. And then this one I'm going to angle it a little bit. I'll rotate it. That's the wrong one. So this one, darn it, this one. Which one is it? This one I'm going to rotate a little bit. That way. Yeah, but I'm going to do everything. I'm going to try and do so effects we did. So I've resized them all. I'm going to double click on this last one and I'm going to put this one down here at the bottom. And oh, by the way, make sure up here, if we didn't yesterday, make sure you have image plus wireframe so you can move it. If you just have image, it takes the wireframe off and I can't move that video. So image plus wireframe. Trying to make sure I mention everything that we've had any problems with. Effects. I'm going to do effect to that one. And I was chroma keying a little bit ago, so I had chroma key up there already. I'm going to go with one of the time ones. How about, I've never seen strobe. Take strobe and drag it over there. And I'm going to look at it and see if there's anything I want to change on it. Strobe rate 15, the mix 100. I want to strobe rate more. I don't know what the difference is, but I'm going to up my strobe rate a little bit. I'm going to pick a different video, and I'm going to add an effect to this one. Instead of a time one this time, I want to use maybe a stylize and bad TV. I like that one. So click on your filter, drag it over to your viewer window, and then it gives it to you there. So you have all these things to mess with on there. Your roll, I would like it to roll faster than what it does normally, but I'm not sure if I need to bring that up or down to make that happen. Any luck? No, not yet. Okay.
Cat.
It looks weird to me.
I'm doing the last one. This time I'm going to pick a different one, maybe perspective. Where's overdrive? That's my favorite one. Where's that one? Nope.
It's in the
I don't even see it.
can't see the little boxes. That would, overdrive?
Yeah.
It should be in the
Perspective, stylize, distort. That makes sense. I don't see it there though.
This is not. You can check the glow.
Shouldn't really be.
Shouldn't be. Yo, it is.
Dazzle's
Overdrive.
cute too, but I'm gonna go with
Dazzle's
overdrive for this one. Drag it over here,
Oh, Joey's
and I'm
awesome.
gonna change my colors for overdrive from the green and red. I'd like it to be like green and a purple. How about a purple for Victor? Okay, so I'm gonna say okay. That's gonna change the colors and make it look cooler too. You do still have tons of stuff to mess with over here. Size for this, I'll lower the size for that, I guess. I don't know what that does too terribly much, but okay. So I did effects for 2 of them, right? I did do effects for this last one, and make sure that I didn't. So I did. I put strobo on that one. So they all 3 have filters on them. Now I'm going to go to motion and I'm going to make them move around. So I'm making sure at the beginning of the video I am good. So this is the one I want to move around. I'm going to start it off where I'm going to have it get bigger. So I'm going to have it start off at 50. I mark that point. At the beginning it's going to be 50. Over here it's going to get up to there you go, 83. Then it's going to go down all the way to super tiny, to 19. And then it's going to come back to about the normal size and stay there for the rest of the time. I'm also going to rotate it while it's doing that, while it's getting bigger and smaller. So I'm going to start off where it is. I'm going to move over to that space right here, and I'm going to rotate it a little bit sideways. Just going to keep moving it around in opposite directions. So it's going to spin very fast right there because the slope of this line is big. It's a big slope. And upside down completely. And then I'm going to scoot over a little bit more and have him come back to where he's back to normal. Back to 0. Okay, and that's going to be pretty fast too. So I did 2 things on that one. I'm going to do something else on this one. On this one now, I did rotating and scale. I'm going to just move this one around. I'm going to have this one just move around. So I'm going to mark the point at the beginning of the video. Make sure you're at the beginning of the video. That's where I want it to be, right there. And it's going to move over here. Make sure you have this line right here. And I'll just sort of make it go up, go down, around. I made that one kind of crazy there. I didn't move my point, so I'm going to come over here, and at this point it will be over here. How about that? Over here. Come back over this way, down to the bottom maybe, and then back up to the top and done, where it started off. Okay, so that one just moves, it doesn't spin. The last one here, this is the one I want to use the crop for. So I'm going to have it start off where it's completely there. There's 0% cropped out of it. I marked that at the wrong point because I did not go back to the beginning of the video like I should have. So go back to the beginning. I'm going to take it from the bottom, so I'm going to mark it right here. It's got 0. Halfway through the video, it's going to be completely disappeared, so I'm going to take the bottom and drag it up to 100%. A little later on, or actually at the end of the video, it's going to be all the way back. So I'm going to mark down, it has a 0 there. Now I wanted to tell you that you can go and add points in between there too. So I can say at this point it'll be there, and I could add one over here, so it's going to sort of speed up and slow down how it disappears. So I want to leave most of it there on that one. Actually, I want most of it to come back pretty quick. So there's the 3 things that I've done. Now I've deleted all the audios. I said that I wanted you to put your songs in there also. So I'm going to click back on the tab up here for my project, which I should have named by now, but it's still called Untitled Project 1. I'm going to find my song that I made. I really wish I had a song that I made. Just going to pick any song. The one that I made for Rachel that she still doesn't like. And I'm going to take that song, and the song's going to be kind of long, but I'm going to take it and put it after the video parts. And then I'm going to scroll over so I can see where it actually goes. And I'm going to go ahead and drag it up over here. I'm pretty sure I'm going to need to up the volume on it, so I double click on that, and I can up the level for the volume right here. And you see that pink line's going up. That means it's getting louder. So mine's pretty quiet. I'm not going to be real picky. I'm just going to let it start at the beginning of the song. But to show you, you can click on this tool right here, the slice tool, which is your razor blade, and cut off a piece of your song. Like if I just wanted to not have the beginning, I could cut it off right here and go get my select tool, click on that and delete it, and then it moved it over there for me automatically. I'm also going to cut this so that it's just the exact same length as my video. So you're going to take your rather long songs and you're going to pick 10 seconds out of it that you want and make that be the audio underneath. How do y'all render? I asked the same question yesterday. The shortcut though. Command R. Okay. And I hope they heard you on there, whoever's listening. So I'm going to render both of them. It says you should name your project before you do that. I'm going to have an unknown project 1. That's okay for me. It's not okay for you because somebody else is probably on that computer and they didn't name theirs. If theirs is untitled project 1 and yours is untitled, you're going to have problems. Name your file. Just name your file. So I'm going to say okay. It's going to render that. Again, that should take for my 10-second, 14, 15-second video, it should take about 9 minutes. Okay, I did quite a bit to it. It's not going to take quite that long, but that's about it. Before I give you back, me again. Before I give you back, questions about any of that?
So we have to do effects and then some of the things we did yesterday too.
Yeah. So I was thinking yesterday we did effects and today we'd be doing motion, but I want one effect on each at least, and I want motion, scaling, cropping, and movement center on one of each of the other ones. So one of them has to spin, one of them has to move, one of them has to get bigger and smaller, and the other one has to disappear and come back. Now I want you to add your song. So that's the part you didn't do yesterday, right? Add your song and then use the razor blade to cut out pieces that you don't want, and you could piece together part of your song if you wanted to. You could take well, it's yours that you made from GarageBand for the video project. Well, y'all didn't do that video project, but no more questions? Okay, well, thank you for watching and goodbye. All right.